Kings of Leon are an American band formed in Nashville in 1999 and made up of three brothers and a cousin. They've had significant success. It would seem more so in the UK than in the US, but certainly in both. Their best known song in the UK is Your Sex Is on Fire. They have released 9 studio albums to date. Hi, my name's Dan, and this is a review of the album Youth and Young Manhood by Kings of Leon. It was released in 2003, and it was their first album, and I think it's my first time listening to it. I think that it is the 4th Kings of Leon review that I've done on this channel, so there's been some others. And my responses to Kings of Leon have been quite mixed. I think it's fair to say that I've now got my head around who they are and what they sound like. This is their first album. Is in some ways, I think, different to some of their later stuff. Anyway, let's get into this specifically. Garage rock revival is a genre holding that will do for me. I'm quite happy with this. It's slightly kind of grungy, lo-fi-ish. It's blues influenced rock. It has a kind of Rolling Stones feel to it, I'd say, but also a bit White Stripesy feel. Straightforward rock with stripped back instrumentation. Yeah, that's the term. Quite guitar based and quite full and energetic sound. It's got a kind of presence to it, and it's got a rawness around the edges that gives it a feel of authenticity. There are a few tracks that are more veering towards the acoustic, and you get acoustic guitars coming in at times. And for a first album, I would say it's very assured and bold. Singing, he's got, I can't remember which follow will this is. It's got quite a distinctive voice, but it's almost unintelligible on this album. Not sure how important the words are. And the singing is got a particular style. It's often part singing, part speech, which is quite effective, I would say. And as I've said, I've had mixed feelings about Kings of Leon albums. For me, it doesn't hit the same sweet spot that they got later on with the album Because of the Times, but didn't leave me as cold as Aha Shake Heartbreak, which is a much better album title than Because of the Times, which is just so generic. Anyway, it's possibly a problem of doing retrospective reviews rather than reviews when albums come out. So it's really hard for me, not in my head, to compare it to other albums of theirs that I've heard. It's okay, this album. I'd say it's reasonably okay. It's certainly listenable. In some ways, I feel like I've got more respect for it than real enjoyment to it. But there are some tracks that I did particularly enjoy, and one of them was Molly's Chambers, which I kept feeling as I was listening to. There's something this reminds me of, and this is happening so often at the moment, and I have no idea what it was. I tried looking up whatever, and in the process, I didn't find what it was that it reminded me of, but it did make me realise that Molly's Chambers is a reference to the Thin Lizzy song "Whiskey in the Jar," where it mentions Molly's chamber as part of the narrative in that. Anyway, I like that musically. It's fun. So yeah, it's all right. It's decent enough. It's not as good as some of their others that I've come across, and I think maybe this is because it's a first album and they were still developing. Although I'm still going to reiterate what I said, that for a first album, it's got confidence. It's strong. So that's what I think of this album. It's probably quite a well-known album. If you know this album and you've got an opinion, and lots of people have an opinion, so that's good, please take the time to share that opinion with me by leaving me a comment. But that's it from me for now.
That's all that she could bleed, that's why she'll never stay. A wife and naked in the night and looking for some play. Just another girl that wants to rule the world at any time or place.